head women's basketball coach Sue Semrau has been a leader of young women in Tallahassee for over 2 decades. She said she spent the last week and a half talking with her team about the events currently going on in our country. She said she's learned a lot, it's opened her eyes, and now she wants to continue to fight for equality. For the last 23 years, Sue Semrau has been a staple on the sideline for the Florida State women's basketball team. But the events of the last week and a half have been some of the most eye-opening.
We try to have ongoing conversations because obviously we've seen this before. This time it feels a little different. And, it's important to make sure that we continue to have conversations.
Coach Sue and the Seminoles have spent the last week talking, learning, and growing.
I think we've all talked a lot about unity. It's time to talk about equality. And those are the things that we can do through sport, I think are really significant. But it can't just be one-hit wonders. It's got to be something that continues day after day after day.
As a white woman in a predominantly African-American sport, there is no one that understands that more than Coach herself.
Something that I have been privileged to spend time with people of color because of my profession automatically. Right now, it's important that, as a white woman, that I stand up and make sure that everybody understands that what's going on is not okay.
Conversations that she's started with her own team.
I've been so refreshed to listen, and it's not things that I don't know, but it's stories that I don't know. One of my players talked about the fact that if she were to get pulled over, that I would be the first person that she called. And I thought that was odd but then she said, because you are a white woman in power that has my back. And I just really thought of that as a huge responsibility.
A responsibility she's hoping can help change the world.
We can't just sit back. And I hope that many leaders in our community will come and stand with and do whatever we can to move forward against racism. And that's bottom line what it is.
Coach Sue said one of the biggest things she's talked about with her team this week, don't just be heard, learn to hear. In Tallahassee, Allison Posey, ABC 27.